Shine Divine, my friends, and welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's get started and see what message Spirit has for us today. As always, I hope you're doing really well. If there's anything you're struggling with or stressed about, or you're just needing some encouragement, just know that you're in the right place. Spirit has a message for you. And it's gonna be okay. And if it feels good to do so, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to help ground you down into your present moment so that you may receive messages directly from your spirit team. Are we just starting with 2 today, Spirit? Okay. Alrighty. We've got unity, connectedness, harmony, equilibrium. Whatever it is you're worried about, it's going to be okay. There's going to be a solution. There's going to be a resolution. There's going to be a time of harmony. It's going to be okay. Adventure, experience, taking risks, wish. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. And beauty, radiance, self-esteem, strength. Okay, so anything that you're worried about right now or wanting encouragement on, wanting a little bit of understanding, Spirit is saying there really is nothing to worry about. There is no fear that needs to be taking place right now because you are coming into a time of harmony. Your next adventure is on its way in. I know some of you are like, I do not need any more adventure, but this is like a wish come true kind of adventure. You are going to be finding more and more ways to bring beauty and radiance into your everyday life. You're going to feel stronger with yourself. You're going to be feeling more like yourself, just feeling a sense of personal power that maybe you've lost a little bit along the way with the stresses of everyday life, or maybe something major has happened for you recently. But Spirit is saying you have nothing to fear right now. You are coming into a really beautiful time of unity, adventure, beauty, a time of harmony, equilibrium. You're going to be finding that balance again. And before you know it, you are going to be off on your next adventure. And it's a positive adventure. It's not going to be chaotic and stressful, but it's going to be fun and like a dream come true. It's going to be a wish that you've had kind of like locked away. I feel like for some of you, there is a dream that you've given up on. And Spirit is saying, don't give up on that dream. Bring that dream back to the forefront of your mind and get ready for it because it's on the horizon. And again, you're stepping into a new time of more self-confidence, more personal power, feeling the strength that you have within you. All right, let's pull some more cards and see what other message Spirit has for us today. This is definitely an exciting time of resolution, connectedness. I'm just getting a sense of like a dream that some of you have just completely forgotten about the dream in general, but some of you, it's not that you've forgotten about it, but that you're just like, you've lost faith in it ever coming to fruition. And Spirit is like, don't give up on that. Whatever that dream is, don't give up on that one. All right, let's get started. Balance. Coming into equilibrium. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Coming into a time of unity, connectedness, finding that equilibrium. Ten of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. King of Winter, get advice from someone professional or objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. Ace of Autumn, a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Eight of Spring, stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, or sudden events or changes. Some of you have been so stressed about whatever this is. Some of you have been really worried and just feeling like a loss of hope when it comes to even dreaming to begin with, and feeling like there's nothing better for you. There's no reason to dream at all because you're never going to get there. It feels like for some of you there's a lot of talking down to yourself. There's a lot of you're just so convinced. You're so convinced that you don't deserve anything better. And not even that you don't deserve it, but that the universe doesn't work that way. Life just doesn't work that way. And you're feeling really, really down on yourself because of that. And you're just kind of stuck there. And if we're being honest, maybe there's a little bit of a pity party going on, but the reason that you're feeling that way is because you've been there for so long and you haven't seen any change. And you just are like rolling your eyes. You can't hear another message of like, oh, it's coming. Don't worry. There's nothing to worry about. You're being silly for thinking that everything is not okay, right? But Spirit is like really trying to encourage you to go back to an old dream. Go back to something that you really truly have just like lost any sort of like hope for. And like that's never gonna happen. That's not possible. Because Spirit they want you to remember that dream still exists and to be on the lookout for it, because Ace of Autumn, it's happening. It's coming through. You're having that success, right? This King of Winter, there's someone that's going to be of an assistance to you in the way of helping bring this dream to fruition. And again, for some of you, you've completely forgotten about this old dream. You've kind of just like let it go. It's no longer in your periphery. And it might come back as a surprise to you. But a good portion of you, it's a dream that it's useless to you, you feel like. Even though it's still a dream, deep down you still have desire for it. It would still be a wish come true if it were to come true, right? And Spirit is saying it's coming true. Take that risk in believing that it's still possible, because it is, and it's on its way in. And you are going to go through this time of like being able to balance back out and come to a sense of unity with yourself and with your higher self. And when that happens, this adventure really takes off and you're able to find the resolution to your issues, whatever is causing you the amount of stress that it's causing you. There really is a new adventure on its way in for you. And Spirit is really trying to get you back into that heart space of adventure, that dream that you have let go of or forgotten about. There's something in there that Spirit is like, once you're able to get back into that dream state, make that wish again, it's coming through. You will find that balance of feeling secure, but also being open to a new adventure, stepping into that personal power, feeling that self-confidence, feeling the beauty of your own personal spirit. But the resolution is on its way. This windfall of prosperity and abundance, whatever form it needs to take in your life, for everyone it's going to be different. But you've got these cards on your side, and like this stress of like having to do everything is on its way out. It's no longer serving you. But I just keep getting the sense that Spirit is like, please come back to believing in a dream that you feel is like just so out of the picture. Like they just want you to feel in that hope again. This time is so magical, and Spirit wants you to have it again. That dream. Woo. Okay. So we've got acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. And maybe for some of you, the acceptance is accepting that the dream didn't happen on your timeline, but the reason it didn't happen on your timeline is because it has to happen on the divine's timing. The divine's timeline, it is perfect, and there's a reason for it. And it's so hard to believe that and trust that sometimes. But Spirit is saying, bring that dream back. Accept that it wasn't right. The timing wasn't right in the past, but the time you're coming into the time now. Bring that dream back. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. Yeah. Surrendering to the timeline of the divine is very frustrating because we want to be able to control everything. We want it to be on our time, and we don't like waiting around. We don't like feeling like we're being like pulled left and right. And Spirit is saying, bring it back. Bring that dream back and watch it unfold in front of you. Clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. Clearing out the energy of my timeline, and shifting into the acceptance, the surrender of, okay, it wasn't right, and I'm trusting that now is the right time, and watching it unfold in front of you. Trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. That's what's being asked of you right now, is trusting that it's safe to bring this dream back. It's safe to get your hopes up for this dream to come true, because now is the time for it. Now you are like going to be faced with this new adventure, this lovely new adventure. You're stronger now. You're at a better place internally within your own power to really bring whatever this dream is to life. You weren't quite ready for it yet, but now you are. But it needed time. And so Spirit is saying, bring it back. Bring back that dream. Don't be afraid to dream it. And for those of you that maybe the dream is lost, you don't even really remember what the dream was. Maybe you've got other things that you are working on and you're like, I'm actually okay. Maybe take some time to what's the next dream then? If it truly is like, there is no like old dream of yours that you just kind of forgot about, what's the next dream? Because right now the time is very magical. The time is now. The time is now. Spirit is just saying, Spirit is being very adamant. The time is now. Whatever that means for you. Anything you've been putting off, anything that you are just like, Forget about it. Spirit is like, take the risk. Do it. The time is now. Dream the dream. All right, let's pull our final message for the day. What is the final message about this dream? These are from the angel cards. So this angel is Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Exactly. What do you desire right now? What is that dream that you've been wanting? It's time to visualize it and it will come about. Surrender, get rid of, clear out that negativity about it and how it hasn't happened yet, how it's never going to happen. Clear that out, because that's just going to continue to block your process, or your progress, I should say. Also, here's the card. But yeah, the time is now. Dream that dream. You're on your way to starting a new adventure. And the reason is it's happening now is because you're finally ready for it. You finally have this sense of self that you didn't have before. Because of what you've been through, you've grown. And now you're ready for this dream that you were like, whatever, it's over. It's not coming. And Spirit is like, it's time now. Now is the time. That's exciting. That's just really exciting. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine.